Hello guys, welcome back to NFT Inspo. For today's video, we are going to show you how to set up shipping settings in your store. So if you're interested, let's start our tutorial. So first thing that we want to do here is we want to open up Shopify.com. Now, from the main dashboard of Shopify, we need to access our settings, which is typically located at the bottom left of your screen. So once you click on this one, you'll be able to see or access different settings on your store. Now, in this case, there are two settings that we want to access here mostly. So we have the setting here for the shipping and delivery as well as markets. So in this case, we have different options to change here for shipping and delivery. So we have the general shipping rates. So if you want to create a shipping custom shipping rates, you could go ahead and do that, but for now we'll be using the general shipping rates here. Now we also have the expected delivery dates here. So if you want to learn more about this one, click on it. But yeah, so basically from the name itself, you'll be able to set expected delivery dates. So if you click on it, it's going to say expected delivery dates are calculated by adding a shipping rates transit time to your order processing time. So show expected delivery dates at the checkout. Now we also have the option here that says local delivery. So this is the delivery for the current area or country or region that you're currently at. Like for example, if you're in Australia, this is the where you'll be able to edit that. So for example, if you click on it, you'll be able to change it. If for example, this location offers local delivery, but I do have to warn you, you have to set up the delivery for this one. So in this case, if you enable this one, you have the use postcodes, set delivery radius, kilometer or miles, local delivery, delivery radius up to, also minimum order price, or then the delivery price. Now in this case, if you want to use this, just click on save at the top left. Now from here, let's just click on leave page for now. And for now, let's just exit it and go to settings again and go to shipping and delivery again. Now, since we already discussed the local delivery, we also have the local pickup. Now for local pickup, so if you want to set this up, just click on the section here that says your address, and from here just enable the section that says this local location offers local pickup. So this option is great, like if you have a physical store that they could actually visit, and from here you could go ahead and edit a few information as well. So information checkout, so expected pickup time, so usually ready in 24 hours, so you could go ahead and set this up. Now in this case, let's just leave this page here and we want to set up the actual shipping. So in this case, we want to go to the very top here. So we have our profile. So go ahead and click on the general profile here just to give you an idea of what to do. Now in this case, we have our different sections or shipping origins. So in this case, we have our shipping zones. So we have the domestic. So in this one, we have express, standard, and standard as well. But there are different conditions for you to meet. Like for example, for express, it's actually required that you spend $0 and transit time is around 1 to 4 business days, and the price for it is going to be 15 Australian dollars. Now in this case, if you want to edit it, just click on the three dotted icon here and just click on edit rate. Now I do have to warn you, base your price on the service that you're using. Like for example, if you're using post office, make sure that you indicate the proper pricing here. So you have the base on order price, but we also have the base on item weight as well. So either ways, whatever you want to use here, you could go ahead and use that. Like for example, minimum weight should be around 10 kilos and maximum weight should be, let's say, 20 kilos. You could go ahead and do that. Now in this case, if you want to add another rate, just click on add rate here, and from here click on add additional pricing if that is actually applied. And again, we have these options here. So we have two options. So set up your own rates. So this is manually setting it, but you could also use the use carrier or app to calculate rates. Now this one is kind of complicated, that you use carrier or app to calculate rates, but this is more accurate in this case. So we have the services rates are based on customer's address and weight and dimensions of their order. So for domestic, you could go ahead and choose that, satchel or unlimited satchel. In the future service, automate show new shipping services to customers when they become available. Now we have the handling fees, a percentage, and a flat amount. Now go ahead and set those price depending on the service that you're using. Now in here, when we scroll down a bit, we also have the international. So this is for clients or customers that is outside, or that is outside where you have your store. Like for example, you're in Australia and someone is buying from Switzerland or even the Philippines or in the US, you go ahead and set that up. Now in this case, for international, by default, this is a new account. It's going to be set to this specific countries. But what if that specific country is not included here? So we need to add our shipping zone and basically add this to our markets. Again, if you want to edit the rates here, you could go ahead and click on the three dot here. Same thing with the domestic one. That's the same thing that you need to do here. Now again, like for example, you want to set up a zone in the Philippines that you want to send or basically add shipping. Now in this case, what we need to do is we need to go back into markets. So here in the left panel here, go ahead and click on markets, and we want to click on add market. Now in this case, we want to choose the country. So for example, let's just choose Philippines here, and you could go ahead and add other countries as well. Like for example, I'm going to add Singapore, this one, and from here I want to add a market. Let's say this is Asia, and here let's just click on add market, and from here we were successfully we were able to add this one. Now since this market is going to be inactive by default, we want to make sure that it is actually in active mode. So this market can be active because one country region is missing shipping rates. So to do that, for us to add this or activate this, we need to go back into our shipping and delivery here, and here you want to scroll down a bit, and you have to go to your profile here and click on it, and from here we want to add a new zone. In this case, we want to use Asia here, and just click on done, and here we want to add a zone name. So let's just say Asia, and just click on done again. And from here, no rates, so we want to add a rate. Like for example, price is going to be 100 peso, Philippine peso here. So you could set your own rates or use a carrier app to calculate rates again. Add additional pricing if you want to, and just click on done. Now from here, you could go ahead and start activating this. So let's just go back into markets, but for now let's just save this one at the top right. Make sure that you save every time that you leave this section here. Go to markets again. We want to go to Asia, and we now want to activate this one. And from here, just click on save at the top right. And from here, we want to go ahead and close this one. So if you want to install this one, go ahead.